it's Wendy here from Wendy Wise Beauty. Thanks for stopping by. Guys, today I have a video, a perfume video that I am so excited about. This is a fragrance from Lattafa. It is from Lattafa Pride. And I came across this fragrance just by chance. Guys, I was just surfing the net, you know, late at night when you can't sleep and you are surfing around to see what's new, if there's anything interesting. I came across this fragrance. It is a fragrance I have not heard anything about. However, the bottle of this fragrance, it captivated me so much. I decided I was going to order it immediately, not for the fragrance, but for the bottle. And when I saw this, I immediately thought, oh, it is graduation time soon, and this would make a very special gift for someone graduating. I read the fragrance notes and I thought, oh, this is very tropical. I think it will be pretty. But I was thinking to myself, if I do not like the fragrance, it's not a problem because the bottle is so pretty. This fragrance, it is called Le African Drummer. And it is, like I said, from Lattafa Pride. This is so beautiful. The packaging of this fragrance, this is what it looks like. The outside packaging. This is not a first impressions. I very seldom do first impressions with fragrances. I am just unboxing this again so you guys can see really what this fragrance looks like. This is the inside box and the color of the box, yeah, this Bordeaux color, it does match some of the colors which are worn by this young lady. This is how this looks, and when it is opened, there is a bit of foam to keep this in place. Guys, I must say, if you are opening this fragrance and you want to keep this box, this has to really be placed back in here properly, or the cover does not work. I did damage this a bit because I was not able to get it to close because this was a bit higher, but this really keeps the fragrance secure. And this beautiful bottle, guys, it is in here. This is what the African Drummer looks like. I mean, look at this beautiful bottle. This is so tastefully done. When I ordered this from the pictures online, it did look like that it was drawn on the bottle, but actually it is raised glass. And this is, it's not painted on, it's etched onto the glass. This is so beautiful. It is an African woman. She could be from the Caribbean, from Brazil, beating her drums, and you can say getting into the rhythm of the beats. This beautiful motif, I am wondering sometimes if this is probably from a painting. There is a booklet here, which is normal for Lattafa Pride with the fragrance. And based on the booklet in here, this is relatively new. And what I love about this in the booklet, there is also here a very cute teenage girl beating her drums. This, it is so beautifully done. Reason why I was thinking with graduation coming up, this would make a very beautiful present for someone who's graduating or for anyone. It is just so tastefully done. It says Lattafa Pride on the back, and there is the Lattafa logo on the front. This is very robust in the hand. The top is metal and this is glass. It's a white glass. And now to the fragrance. I mean, when I bought this, it said the top note, it is bergamot and coconut. Reason why I said this is a tropical scent. The heart note, it is jasmine, orange blossoms and ylang ylang. And the base, it is ambroxan, musk and vanilla. It is described as a citrus oriental floral. This is such a beautiful fragrance, and right when I sprayed this fragrance, I was so surprised that it did remind me a lot of this fragrance by Creed, which is one of my favorite fragrances for summer. It is called Creed Virgin Islands Water. Creed Virgin Islands Water, of course, it is more masculine and it is not as fruity. But these two fragrances, they do have the same vibe going on. After having worn this fragrance for about 2 weeks, I did read a couple of reviews where people did say, a few people, that they thought this was a dupe for Dolce & Gabbana, the only one intense. I did go into store and I tried the only one intense, but this fragrance, to my nose, it is closer to Creed's Virgin Island Water than it is to the Only One Intense. The Only One, it is a fragrance that I do like. I have worn it a lot. These two fragrances, they do share a lot of the same notes, but the fragrances are not at all the same. I think there is a bit of a coconut pineapple accord. This fragrance, it is for me a more feminine and a little bit more gourmand version of Virgin Island Water. They are not dupes, but I get from this fragrance what I do not get from Virgin Island Water. This is a fragrance that I reserve for very warm days because it is so fresh but at the same time tropical. In the opening, there is the citrus note. There is quite a dose of coconut in this fragrance. It is a very creamy tropical coconut. This fragrance does not list pineapple as a note. I have looked at this so many times on various websites. I was thinking maybe they left it out, but there is no pineapple in this fragrance, but I do sense a bit of pineapple. Maybe it is the coconut and the orange blossom, but this is very tropical. It is very beautiful. It is creamy and it does have a lot of depth. It is a bit silky, creamy. It is really like a bouquet of tropical fruits. In the dry down, there is more musk than vanilla, but also with this citrus and coconut note, which is present throughout the life of the fragrance. I am so ecstatic about this because I love the bottle and I also like the fragrance. I was prepared, you know, that if I didn't like the fragrance, it was okay, because the bottle, it is so beautiful. This is, like I said, so tastefully done. This fragrance, it is not cloying, it has moderate sillage, and the lasting power, it is about, I would say, 4 to 5 hours. When I am home, I do spray this maybe twice a day because it is not cloying, so I don't have a problem, you know, with a bit more of this fragrance. It is so beautiful. It is almost like I am obsessed with it. This fragrance, it is from Lattafa Pride, which I think it's a bit of their, I would say, middle range. There is the Lattafa Niche Emirati, which is their high end, and Lattafa Pride is in the middle. I see this fragrance retailing here from about 35 euros to about 50 euros in this range, so it is not very expensive. This one for me, it is a winner. I like the juice, I love the bottle, and if you guys are looking this summer, you know, for something to gift a friend, especially the younger crowd, this would be an awesome fragrance to use as gift giving. This fragrance, it is being marketed as unisex on some websites, but for me this is a very feminine fragrance. For men who are probably interested in this fragrance, I would probably buy a sample first or try this prior to purchasing it. For me, it is a feminine fragrance. Guys, let me know what you think about this packaging. If you have tried this fragrance, I have not seen many reviews online, so I assume this is coming up soon. I have seen this on very few websites in Europe, and on most of them it was already sold out, definitely on the Lattafa website. But being that this is relatively new, I can assume there will be more stock over the summer. It is a summer fragrance, spring, summer. I know, I am so excited about this. I was not expecting so much from this fragrance, you know. Honestly, guys, I found a fragrance which is a bit similar to Creed's Virgin Island Water, which is terribly expensive, and this one I can really spray and wear with abandon. It will help me to stretch my Creed's Virgin Island Water, and I have been using this for a few years, and the last time that this one went out of stock, I had to wait about 2 years to get a new bottle because it was not available. So I think I may get a backup of this one, because I was reading, I believe, on Parfum, where they stated that these fragrances are limited edition. I don't know, I have to do some more research. But if you are gifting fragrances for graduation this year, guys, especially fragrances for women of color, this would be awesome. I know I have said this a couple times, but I keep thinking of this. It is stuck in my brain. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please remember to send me some comments, subscribe, and do give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Tschüss!